Hey guys, so this is the beauty scenario tag which I was tagged to do by my lovely sister Becky. I'm super excited because I freaking love doing tags. They're so exciting, like I get way too excited about them. I'm like a little child. So yeah, it's a little bit of a chance for you guys to get to know me a bit better, and yeah, let's crack on with it. Okay, so question number 1, you have to get rid of all of your foundations and you can only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? Dun dun dun! Oh, wouldn't that be horrific if you could only have 2? To be fair, I kind of only use one anyway, but never mind. So this is quite simple. So my high-end one that I would have to keep because I love it is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and this is in NW20. I love this because it's got SPF 15 in it as well, so you are keeping safe in the sun, which is always good. So you're nourishing your skin as well. But what I love about this is first of all, the amount of shades that it comes in. There are loads. So if you guys ever have trouble kind of matching up to something, there's so many of these, it's ridiculous. And then also they have different bases to them as well. So like NW is more of a yellow base, whereas NC is more of like a red base, like a pink base, that sort of thing. So it's kind of, they really match up to you, and I love them because they're so light and smooth when they go onto your skin, but they've got amazing coverage without feeling too cakey. I've had some in the past where like I've had Estee Lauder's Double Wear, and it's kind of, I'd say, got similar coverage to this one, but it's just so thick and horrible and just feels like you're caked in it. It's like, I can't move. So this one is amazeballs. I love it. My drugstore foundation that I could not live without would be this one by Maybelline, and it's the Fit Me range. This one is just in number 125, and I don't know if it has a number. Yeah, it's nude beige. This one is just obviously a much cheaper alternative to the MAC one. The MAC one is probably around, I think it's around £25, whereas this one is like £7 something, probably £7 or £8. And I really like them. They don't come in anywhere near as amount of the shades that you get in the MAC one, but they still do come in, I think it's about 4 or 5, and they are supposedly designed to kind of match to your face. That's the whole point in them, that you can be any kind of skin colour and tone, and it will match completely to your face. I think that the coverage is just enough. I like to wear these on a day when I want lighter coverage, so when I'm not as bothered and I want to give my skin a bit of a, you know, a bit of a break. But I still want a little bit of makeup on, and I feel like this, yeah, covers my spots really well, and just covers any like flaws in my skin, so like redness and, you know, that sort of thing, blotches, and it's just really nice. It's really lightweight. The only thing about this one is it's probably not as long wearing, but you know, you get what you pay for, and for a cheaper brand, I think that this one is pretty darn good. Question number 2, you go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? Oh my gosh, I've done this so many times, like it is ridiculous. Not in an interview situation, but I've had it before where like I've been opposite somebody and I'm like, oh, you've got lipstick on your teeth. And I always think, would someone want to be told? Definitely. Like my friends have often told me when I'm wearing the most amazing but annoying lipstick ever, well, lip gloss ever, like Apocalyptic, Apocalypse by Rimmel, all of their brands, like all of their colours even, they all do the same. They all run onto your teeth and it's like a massacre in your mouth. It's like bam, like you've been shot in the face with a paintball gun. It's insane. I have actually done that to myself before, but anyway, that's another story. So yeah, I think I would have to tell somebody, because I would want somebody to tell me as well, even though it's really embarrassing, but you'd rather tell them. But then saying that in an interview, I don't know, it's quite an awkward situation, isn't it? And you might just be like, you know, make some subtle hints and be like, but then you might look a bit weird and they might not give you the job. So I don't know, it's a really tough one. I don't know. I'd definitely tell it, if it was my family and friends, I would definitely say something, but in an interview, I'm not sure. I don't think it would go against you if you didn't. Okay, number 3, so you're not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? Well, I was actually going to say the Apocalypse range, but as I've just said, you know, they do leak all over your face, so it would be a pick-me-up and then you'd be like, oh no, I look like something's died in my mouth, so it would soon come down. But equally, I know that my sister, Talk Becky Talk, said that in her video, so I'm not going to do that one. Instead, this is a little bit more higher end, so obviously if you want lower end, I'd definitely say Apocalypse. They are amazing. Just be careful with the old teeth, and don't do it in an interview, maybe. But for a higher end scale, I would definitely say this one is my fave. I've spoken about this a million times before, and I'm sorry guys, you're probably going to get really bored of hearing me say this, but I love it so much. This is my Chanel red lipstick, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful. This one is number 104, and it's the Rouge Allure range, and it's in Passion. I love this so much. I don't think you can go wrong with a red lipstick if you're feeling like, I need to pick me up, I need to, you know, come on, let's show this world what we got, which is what I kind of do every so often. I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like put on my brave face and then go out to the world and be like, yeah, bring it on. And I feel like a red lipstick does that every single time. The only thing is sometimes you can get kind of like corally or orangey looking ones, which is not what we want. We definitely want red. And so this one for me is like a proper Chanel red. It's just amazing, and it's so long wearing, doesn't go on your teeth, which is always nice. And so many people have commented and they'd be like, wow, that looks amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna take over the world, me and Chanel. Number 4, you go back in time for a day. Oh my God, how amazing would that be? To your teenage years. Oh, that'd be amazing. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? Oh my God, well, I look totally different when I was a teenager. I used to be brunette for a start, so I would look totally different. I would kind of be similar to this, I'd say. Like, I'd still have the whole, you know, straight hair. I probably wouldn't have as much of the centre. Well, no, actually, I think centre parting. Yeah, teenage years, I definitely had a centre parting. I was rocking that. So I'm trying to, you know, bring it back, which is quite sad, really. But anyway, my hair was a little bit shorter. Obviously, these are extensions, but yeah, but actually, I don't know, I say it was shorter than it is now, definitely, because it's got extensions in, but I had much longer hair than I do now naturally, because my hair was a natural colour and it was in really good condition, so gutted. In terms of doing my makeup, I would say, also what I used to do, because I was a 90s kid, I used to, oh my God, crimp it. Oh yes, crimping was insane. I used to love it so much. I think it actually probably destroyed my hair. That's probably why I've got like none left, aside of the bleaching. But anyway, yeah, it's probably, that didn't help. But then also hair mascara. Oh my God, and glitter, like glitter mascara. I used to shove that stuff in my hair and think I looked really cool. And it'd be like streaks like this of different colours, or like orange and stuff, and you'd be like, yeah, I look really cool. Didn't look cool, did not look cool at all. And to be fair, my hair was probably like, get it off me, this is disgusting, because it was like rock solid by the end of the day. You were like trying to brush it out. But yes, that's how my hair would have been different. My and also, sorry, I keep thinking of new things, and braids as well. Braids, definitely. Used to get a lot of braids, you know, when I was on holiday and stuff. Oh my God, I used to love braids. They were so cool. You know, like, I've got something weird on my lip, sorry. I don't know where this comes from. Yeah. Anyway, excuse that. And yeah, braids were like, when you went on holiday, you had like beads and stuff put in your hair with like fabric, and they were like wrapped around, and they were like really thick strands. I think you can still get them in places, but they were amazing. I used to love those. Makeup wise, I would say I didn't know what I was doing when I was in my teens. I had no idea. I was basically just experimenting. I was going through a bit of a, like, I used to be a bit of a boy, so I used to be more of like a, I'd call myself like, you know, a skater girl, that sort of thing. I was not, because I could not skateboard. I attempted to and it went horrifically wrong. So yeah, I was definitely not a skater, but I used to dress that way, and kind of like a bit more, you know, boy-esque sort of thing, you know, just a bit more boyish. So I guess I was a bit of a tomboy. And in that respect, I'd say that my makeup was probably a lot heavier, I think. I don't think I really knew what I was doing. I didn't used to wear like bright lips and stuff like that. It was a lot more nudes, but my eyes were like bam. Okay, number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length Pixie Lott haircut, but they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Oh my God. Do you A, smile, say thank you, leave and call your mum hysterically, B, cry in the chair and get things and things get awkward, or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund. I have done this so many times, where not where I've been like, you know, like cut to that extreme or whatever, but where I've got to the point where I'm not happy with the way that my hair's been done, and I'm one of those people, I cannot confront people. I sit there in the chair and I'm like, it looks so nice, and I'm like welling up, and then as soon as I leave I'm like, Mom, it looks so terrible, I'm gonna have to wear a bag over my head or invest in a hat. Number 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Oh my gosh, this would be so exciting. I've got to like remind myself this is not happening, so I'm getting really excited. Where are we going? Which do-it-all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? I would definitely say anything by Urban Decay, but I freaking love this one. This is their new one called Naked 3, and the colours are just amazing. They are just insane. They're kind of like more pinks and stuff to do smoky eyes with and that sort of thing, and like purples, but they're really pretty, and for like day-to-day kind of looks, I guess maybe it would be like, you know, sightseeing and stuff like that, not so much like going out clubbing at night, but you know, these were kind of double up, so you could basically do either. They're kind of, I think this is a real palette where you can wear them day to night. Any of the Urban Decay palettes, definitely, because they've got so many colours in there. They are amazing. Number 7, your house has been robbed. Oh, I hate that. I don't want that, because I was robbed when I was little and my teddy bear got taken. I got really upset. Anyway, don't worry, everyone is safe. Well, that's good. I hope my teddy bear is safe. But your beauty stash has been raided. Oh my god, that's probably worse. What's the product you really hope is safe? Definitely, this is a new thing that I've acquired, let's say. For my birthday, I showed it to you guys before. I'm going to take it out of its beautiful packaging. It is this palette by Marc Jacobs. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And it's so expensive. And we can't get it over here in the UK. And it's just so beautiful, and I love it so much. This one is the number, it's 206, the Lolita. And it's the Style Icon number 7 palette. So I just love this so much. Even when you open it, it's just, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I've even got the protector bit still on it, because I just want to keep it all perfect. But I love this for doing kind of like smoky eyes, and for the evenings especially. This is like a real luxury palette, so I've been keeping this for definitely special occasions. So if this went missing, all hell would break loose. I'd be on the hunt to find my Marc Jacobs palette and whoever had got it. And then finally, question number 8. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Oh my gosh, I've had this done so many times. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same to something of theirs? Scheming. I'm not a scheming person, I'm afraid. I don't sit there and plot, although I wish that I could. I've actually got quite good at saying no to people, in that I only give them stuff that I don't mind kind of coming back if it's, you know, I've never properly like lend someone my stuff anymore. I think that sounds really awful, but if I was in the same room as them, it's fine, because you can kind of keep an eye on things. I sound really ridiculous, but makeup is really like, especially some of it is really special, and it's expensive stuff, so you don't just want to give it away willy-nilly. That's not cool. So in the past, I've just got really upset about it, and I haven't said anything. And that is it, you guys. That is the beauty scenario TAG done. I really hope you guys enjoyed my tag, and I shall see you in a few days' time in my next video. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel as always, and I shall see you lovely people soon. Bye!